Hi, Joan. Hi, Phoenix. Hi, Kat. Hi, Paul. How we all doing? It's Friday again. Thank God. Thank God. That's all I can say. Hi, Tracy. Waveney Magnets. Hi, Terry. So we've reached the end of the week again, and God, I'm glad about that. I'm definitely glad about that. Hi, Alistair. Hi, Cheryl. How you doing? Just wait for a few more people. Hi, John. Hi, Devota. Hi, Eleanor. So yes, it's not been a good week. It's not going to been a good week. Van troubles again. Clutch troubles again. It's been done again next Wednesday. I've been limping around all week, which really hasn't been good. But unfortunately, that's how things are. Hi, Graham. Hi, Chris. Hi, Corey. Hi, Andy. It's always hard to know which one of the Phoenix ones is hiding under that name, but now I know it's Andy. So yes, van troubles. Work is absolutely relentless. I've been driving all over the place. I've been to Peterborough, I've been to Northampton and Daventry and Kettering and Wellingborough and Rushden and Grendon. You name it, I've been there this week. I seem to be moving around a lot more with a van that's sort of limping its way round, which is not good. Not good at all. More expense. That's all I'll say is modern day cars are absolute rubbish. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed Wednesday's video with Terry's find on that dog collar. That was an amazing find. I would say, from the Northants crew, that's the best find of the year so far. But it was really cool, and it was nice to have that name on it, which give us a lot more research we could do on it, and to find out the sort of the life story of the person who owned it was amazing. It is worrying what happened to the dog and why was it in there, because we found it in Reading and he lived in Richmond, which is a fair distance away, which is always a little bit of a concern, that, but absolutely amazing find. Fantastic cleanup as well. So well done to Paul and Terry for that. Magnet Mission, good evening to you as well. But if you haven't watched the video, go and have a look at it. Hi, George, how you doing? Jabba, oi oi, how you doing as well? But yeah, it's a good video. I actually liked doing that one. Editing that was good, and finding out all that information. It just shows you from the things that we find in the water that everything does have a story. And with that one, we was able to find a little bit more. Hi, Jamie, how you doing? Still on that one. Yeah, modern day vehicles, they're absolute rubbish. The modern day cars are made with a life expectancy of 10 years. And because they're only made to last for 10 years, they don't last 10 years. They're absolute rubbish. But it doesn't matter because it keeps me in a job. It's just not good when mine's broke. Really, really not good. So we'll have to see. Monday, I shall try limping it around. If it gets too bad, then it looks like I'm coming back, throwing a few tools in the car, and I'm going off in the car because I need to get it to the place to have the blooming flywheel replaced. And this is the third one in 3 months. So even the parts that you buy afterwards are absolute rubbish as well. Absolute rubbish. Trying and see if I've missed anyone. If I have, I apologise, but I don't think I have. So tomorrow's video, amazing find. It really was. Yeah, it was really good. Tomorrow's video, as you can see, is behind me. Now that there will all be explained in the video. Now that was Ben's fault. That was his first throw. That was. But it just shows you that was a very angry day on the Thames, very angry day on the Thames. And what happened there was Jabba's first throw. Not one of his proudest moments, that one, but we got round it. You will see. It'll all be explained on tomorrow's video what happened. What would you consider the last so good car built? In all fairness, the most reliable cars you can buy now are the Kias and Hyundais. They are still bulletproof. They have all the little gizmos, all the gadgets, all the fancy stuff that all the other manufacturers have, but they do it in an old school way. And because they do it in an old school way, it's tried and tested and it actually works. So, yeah, to be honest with you, they're the most bulletproof ones. I would say the last good cars were around in the early 2000s. Before then, they were all right. But the thing is, now you can go to a scrapyard and you will find a car that looks like brand new, but it's got either a knackered engine or a knackered electrical things. Where years ago you used to go to the scrapyard and they all had good engines in them, but they were as rotten as hell. Now cars are galvanised. It makes a difference. It stops the rust, but they still fall. They just fall apart. Absolute rubbish. It was Chertsey, yes. It was a dry day, but my God, that was one angry river. The River Thames was very angry that day. Looks like he's caught a none. He caught something, but it's not as it looks. It may look pretty straightforward, but believe me, when Ben does something, it's not straightforward, is it, Ben? You definitely cause us a problem. Mark Peniston, good evening to you as well. That's what you have on your list, yeah. Well, in the UK, they are the most reliable cars out here. Hardly ever work on them. The only thing I find with them, the parts are a little bit more expensive because people don't copy the parts because they don't break that much. And nobody really knows anything about them when they break, and that's the biggest problem. Biggest problem is window switches. They get through a lot of window switches, but the Chinese do make them now and they're dirt cheap. So, yeah, definitely, that's my opinion. Korean cars are one of the best ones out there. Well, you've got Andy, you see, he transports cars all over the country, and he knows how bad they are. And most of these are new ones as well. It was mental, yeah. Bit of a charm on his own, yeah. Yeah, I suppose you could say that, yeah. No, we had a good laugh on Sunday. We was out in, we went to two places. We went to Kings Langley and we went to Hemel Hempstead. Biggest problem with Kings Langley is it kills us. It really does kill us because we have to drag the scrap so far and it's on a muddy towpath and it's absolutely backbreaking, that slope. So we did the one part that we hadn't really done before. We know if we go further down, we're going to find a lot of stuff, but it's just too much carrying that stuff. But I have come up with an idea, which is probably going to help on that one. But all will be revealed because if what I'm thinking works, I was talking to Terry and Paul about it earlier, it'll be absolutely brilliant. And it's going to take a lot of hassle out of these things. So we will see. We'll see. Well, that's not good, Tracy. Get yourself a whiskey down you. That'll do you good. Or get quite a few whiskies down you. But I'd get in bed first, though, because you might not be able to make it there. Electric crap, yeah. Yeah, personally, electric cars are not working for me. Hybrids, I sort of get that, but electric, no. I don't even work on electric cars because insurance companies don't like you working on electric cars. They want an extra £2,000 a year on my liability insurance for me to work on them. So because of that, I just will never work on them. I'm not paying that. You know, I'd never make the money back from working on them. So, yeah, Barry did come down, actually. I think he came down to make sure we weren't pinching his spot, you see. He came down and checked us out, but it was good to see Barry. He was going off to watch football. Magnet fishing or football. I know which way I would have gone, but no, he was going to see the football. So, yeah, Barry did pop down and see us, and then he told us there's some good spots in Hemel Hempstead. I think he's saving all the good spots in Hemel Hempstead because we didn't find them. We didn't find the good spots, I can tell you that. We did move around. I think we went about 4 or 5 locations on Sunday. I mean, don't get me wrong, we had some stuff out. I got an all right find. I was quite happy with that. That was kind of cool. I'm amazed because nothing else was coming out, but that came out, so that was good. You're having a whiskey later, fair enough. I'm going to have some dinner later because I'm quite hungry again. 14 tablets a day. You must sound like a rattlesnake. Well, that's not good. Not good when you've got that many tablets to take. But anyway, we have more test videos coming up soon. I've already got a couple of items which are Paul's, and I really should test them because I've had them for ages. And I'm liaising with a couple of companies at the moment, and one of the things is very unusual. Let's put it that way. If someone said to me it was that much and would you like to buy it, I would say not a chance. But anyway, they are going to be sending me one. Not quite sure I'm going to do the video on it because it has absolutely nothing to do with magnet fishing. There's no way you could possibly use it magnet fishing. Yeah, we'll see. But it's expensive. It's a very posh gimmick, let's put it that way. But, you know, maybe somebody would look at it and think, yeah, I wouldn't mind that. It's a lot of money, I can tell you that. But yeah, so there is more test videos going to be coming. I've just got to try and find the time to actually do them and do the editing, because I seem to work more hours now, longer days, and have less money in my pocket all the time. This world is really messed up at this moment, really messed up. Oh, you've been on the Aston Martins. Fair enough. Just that's chilly. Well, I'm just going to get something quick and easy. The kids want McDonald's, so unfortunately I should pollute my system with that, because I can't be bothered to drive around getting food, and I ain't cooking at this time of night. Tablets. It's funny with tablets as well, don't you think, that they give you a tablet, then they give you another one to stop the side effects of the tablet they're giving you. Always find that weird, that one tablet counteracts another tablet, but it doesn't stop it working. I'm just glad I don't take tablets all the time. It will be an interesting. It will be an interesting one, yeah. It's definitely going to be a bit different. I've just got to work out a way of testing it, to be honest with you. Magnet mission it is, and that is the problem. You know, we all seem to be working more. We all seem to be, you know, working more hours, trying to survive, and it is survival now. That's the problem. It is survival, and the problem is, as quick as you're earning money, the price of everything going up. See, we was promised on a certain governmental party in this country, in their manifesto, that all our electric bills will be dropping by £300. I think they got it wrong. I think what they should have said is it's going to be going up by £300, because all our electric bills are not going down as promised. They're all going up. Everything is going up. DB12 worth £250,000. Flipping heck. Bills are going up. Terry weren't happy with her water bill, I can tell you that. Yeah, she definitely had a sting in her tail about that one. Sound like a box of Tic Tacs when you walk. Oh, they have Tic Tacs in America. I used to love Tic Tacs as a kid, but it's not the sort of thing that I would go for now. But yeah, I know a lot of people, and I think my wife, she takes quite a few tablets as well. Fortunately, I don't. I'm terrible. I'd forget to take the blooming things anyway. So we've got a lot of Rattly Fisher people on here then. Well, that's the other thing to vote. Yeah, they want us, you know, politics. No, we'll stop on the politics. That is the thing. They want to extend the working age of people so they work longer. And, well, what chance have you got of enjoying life if you've got to keep working? Tic Tacos. Oh, Rocky. Rocky's appeared. Yeah, I think that is life. I think that's what it's like now. Life is more survival, you know. And it's the same in the motor trade, you know, where people used to decide they want a new car. And now they don't decide they want a new car. They get rid of a car when it's knackered because they have to get a new one. So, oh no. Jim and Sigrid, good evening to you as well. Yeah, I heard your eggs are a bit dear over there. Over here, the eggs haven't really gone up, to be honest with you, but I heard in America there's a bit of a problem with eggs, and they are costing quite a bit of money. Fortunately, I'm not what you call an eggy person, so I don't eat a lot of them, but I don't think they've gone up much here. Better late than never. Exactly. Better late than never. You've been selling that pushchair. I saw you on Facebook. I saw it. Get some hens. That's one way of doing it. Steve Parsons, good evening to you as well. But yes, but let's get off that anyway. Right, tomorrow's video. Now, as you can see, it's a very angry river. Now, I kept getting stuck. Got stuck quite a few times there. Ben will tell you that. I had to keep getting him while he was on the bridge doing it. Now, that's where his friend from Canada, Tara, came to join us for the day. All the way from Canada just to fish. Unbelievable. Well, we'll say that because it sounds good. But yeah, it was hard work there. And while I was actually there in the car park, some inconsiderate person, because there were no spaces left, decided it would just be a good idea to block me in. Now, fortunately, I wasn't going anywhere. But that shows the mentality of people that, because he didn't want to walk an extra 20 metres, he thought he'd just park in front of me and walk off with his wife and kid. Strange folk. That's bad when people are resorting to stealing blooming lorry loads of eggs. That just shows the price of them, doesn't it? Ah, is that why there's a shortage of eggs? Right, okay, now I get it. That makes sense now. Have a good time, Magnet Mission. Oh, you did trump up between us, yeah. And there's definitely not enough room for someone to park in between us. 100%. That was really unusual. It was quite funny watching him try, but he didn't really do it. Yeah, I know. You see a lot of that. I did actually see. I'm a member of a group on Facebook and called Spotted Parking Like a Northamptonshire. I can't say the word of it, but a lot of people. No, it's a lot worse than that. But yeah, the way some people park is unbelievable. There's a guy that works at Tesco's. I'm going to say it anyway, but he works at Tesco's and he works nights. And every time he parks in the disabled bay, and somebody approached him and said you shouldn't really park there, and got a mouthful of abuse. So that's a good advertisement for him. It really was. I know, but he wanted to squeeze in that gap, didn't he, Paul? And there's no way that car was going to fit in there. 100% it was never going to fit, but he did. He tried for quite a while, actually. It was quite funny to watch. You know, you get them people with the parking where it takes them like 20 minutes to try and get into a space, and it's never going to happen. And then they just give up and drive off. They can get up to school a mile away. Well, maybe they like to walk. School run parking is bad. Yes, I've got to admit. Hi, Mary. How are you doing? It's the thing is, it's because people don't want to walk 100 yards now, so they have to park. So my son standing in front of me, yeah. But you went to school 5 miles away. You know, I don't think you'd want to walk home. I did occasional ones. I was working. Yeah, he's giving me grief now because I made him get the bus, so he became what that word on the in between. And she was a bus person, weren't you? No. And it's his birthday tomorrow, isn't it, as well? He looks really happy. Didn't want to get out of the car, Terry, because he knew you were going to abuse him. That's why. Go through, especially when no one honks. Yes, so the state of driving on the roads is ridiculous at the moment. And it's not going to get better because there's so many cars on the road now. It's unbelievable. But so more cars on the road, the more that break, the busier I'm going to be. So I have less money. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Mercedes B-Class. Oh, you've got a posh Renault then, because that's about all they are. See, everyone thinks that by German engineered cars are absolutely brilliant, but unfortunately the Mercedes all carry the Renault engines now. Then you've got Volkswagen, who commercial vans are stopped because the new Transporter is a Transit Custom. The new Caddy van is a Ford Courier. The new Amarok is a Ford Ranger. So yeah, it's a very weird world in the motor trade. It really is. Thank you very much, Kat. I would do, but I don't have that button on here on the software I use. But we are out Sunday. We're not actually quite sure. Now, we were set for a place, but we're not sure whether we're going to do it now because we may not have the scrap man yet because he's having a new engine in his van because, like I said, modern day vehicles are rubbish and he's got to have a new engine in it. Unfortunately, they got the wrong engine, which really didn't help, to be honest with you. And what you guys on it? What's the Thames like at the moment? What's it actually like? Definitely not my birthday. No. Someone got a birthday? Hang on. I must have missed it. Who's got a birthday? I'm trying to find it in the comments, but happy birthday to whoever's birthday is tomorrow. Ooh, ooh. Oh, my son's birthday. Yeah, I forgot about that. He don't really like birthdays because I just wind him up. I remember last year we went out and he didn't like it because I went live from the bowling alley. That really wound him up. But I won't do that. So I don't know whether I'm actually going to be on the premiere tomorrow night because I know we're going out early evening and we might go out for a meal as well. So if I'm not on the premiere, I'll leave you with Terry and Paul. They'll do a fantastic job. But yeah, 19, still living at home. All my kids are still at home. Yeah, not my birthday. No, I've got a little while to go yet. No, not Ethan's. It's my youngest son's. Right. Yeah, I forgot I was talking about that. You see, I'm trying to keep looking at the comments. I forgot whose birthday it was. What's that? M4 is screwed this weekend in me due to a bridge closure. And that's the other thing. Solomon County, good evening. So many road closures going on in Britain at the moment. And it makes it awkward, especially where Terry and Paul are located and where I'm located, that if we go places, generally one of us has got to cross the M25 and there's a lot of closures on the M25. If not, it's just a massive distance round. So we shall have to see. Get Terry and Paul to do a live. Don't think they want to do a live tomorrow. No. It's your, it is me age. Yeah, you're right there. You get more forgetful. That's scary. Scary Mary knows when my birthday is. With my dad, June the 29th. Yeah, you're right. Spot on. Good memory. I try to forget mine. I've had that many of them now. Yeah, they'll sort it out. Don't you worry. I may be on, but it depends. If I'm out having a meal, enjoying myself, then I definitely won't be on. So we shall see. We shall see. But if not, I hope you have a fantastic premiere. You'll enjoy it with Terry and Paul. They'll keep you busy. March 16th. No, he was fortunate because obviously March the 1st, thought he was going to come on the day before, which would have been great for me because he'd only have a birthday every 3 years. You know, because it was a leap year when he was born and it would have been the 29th, and I could have saved a fortune on presents. So yeah, we shall see. We shall see. But it's not a problem. We'll be out somewhere Sunday. I'll guarantee we'll be by the riverside somewhere, or a canal side, or some side. We'll be somewhere. You know, we're looking at a couple of different places. I've got a couple of places which I really want to do, but it's one hell of a drive for me, and it's also one of them is a hell of a drive for Terry and Paul as well. So it's one of those ones where, because a bit of a mistake last week when I actually said about a place, because autocorrect actually changed it. Now it looked fantastic when we looked at it, but it was one hell of a drive, and that's the thing. Definitely. Yeah, well, for 3 years I wouldn't have to buy him anything. I could have saved a fortune. Hi Leela, how are you doing? Sean Fraser, good evening to you as well. Birthdays are expensive. I don't worry about them anymore. I'll let the wife sort it. As in Christmas. She enjoys doing it, she told me. I don't think that was quite the word she said, but I don't know. It's just not enough hours in the day to get everything done. Because when I've done this, I should be eating. Once I'm eaten, I will be editing. Because unfortunately, that's my life. I don't really get a lot of free time. Actually, I get absolutely no free time. And tomorrow's going to be a busy day. And I haven't even really started next Wednesday's video. So I'm going to have to get on with it. Otherwise, you're not going to have one Wednesday. But review videos, they will be coming as well. I shall wait until I get this new thing arrive, and then I shall probably do 2 or 3 all in one go, because if I'm sitting down to do one, I might as well do a few of them. And yeah, you're going to find one of them unusual, expensive but unusual, but it's worth a try. But one of the other ones I'm quite excited about. If I get that one, that's going to be good. And yeah, some more test videos. Get some sleep. I'd love to get some sleep. I really would. But I don't have time to sleep. We need to extend the week. We need 8 days a week, so I can have 3 days off. That would be good. Like today, I try not to work Fridays, but unfortunately it doesn't work. You've just got to do it. Don't be silly. Exactly, Andy. Don't be silly. What do I want sleep for? I think I've had a couple of early nights. I've gone to bed before 2 o'clock this week. So who's out on the weekend? Come on, before we wrap this up, let's see who's out. I know Andy said he was out because Jack's got a new camera to try. Yeah, I'm looking forward to one of these things. The other one, I don't know, I'm going to test it, but we will find a way. I did have a couple of ideas, but Terry said it would put her off her life. So we shall see. A couple of other little things. I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 other things to do, so I need to get them done. 5 days is enough. No, only extend the weekends, Paul. I don't mean the working week. We just extend the weekends. I think that'd definitely work. Extending the weekends so we can all have a longer weekend. You're out. Phoenix is out. Nobody else. Nobody else going out. You need to get out. It's going to be a lovely weekend. Maybe. Last weekend was quite good. We actually did really well because a lot of people I saw who've done videos, there was quite a lot of rain. Now, we got away with it, to be honest with you, till about 3 o'clock. And when it did come down, it didn't come down hard. It was all right, to be honest with you. Parking around that area was a flipping nightmare. And all the other places were really good. It was all free parking. For a 2-day working week, I'm knackered. God blimey. And I bet they were short days knowing you as well. I think I've literally done 15-hour days this week. Something like that. Not out till Monday because of the cold weather again. I'm sick of winter. You see, I think we've had very mild winters for years now in Britain. I mean, yeah, we've had a few storms. We still go out in them, but we've had them mild for years now. When you retire, every day's a weekend. I could go out fishing. Oh, no, I couldn't go out fishing every day. I don't think. I mean, after a good stint on a Sunday, you need a week to recover from it. Always good to try something new, Andy. And you've got to remember that youngsters see things in a totally different way to adults. So, yeah, give it a try. I mean, we've got some more 360 footage coming because I actually remembered to use a 360 camera. I've not been taking the bike out recently. Well, I have been taking it, but I've stopped taking it now for the moment because the biggest problem we've got with that is that it's always dark when I get there in the mornings, and there's no point in going around in the dark. But we're changing the clock soon, so once we change the clocks, it will be nice and light when we get there. So I'm going to get the drone up more. I'm going to get the bike in there. I'm going to do some 360 and make some little bit different things in there. And I think it will definitely show things of the area in a totally different perspective. But I'm just waiting for us to change the clock so we have a nice light morning because Team One got good reviews. Some of their stuff's all right. Some of it's not, but some of it's all right, to be honest with you. I'm going live at 1 PM tomorrow. I should probably be out shopping because I'm going to have to get that in early. Yeah. Spending more on working less. That sounds about right. That really does. 5 AM there. You get up at some silly times to watch people cat. So that's proper dedication for you. And I know that all the Magda fishers appreciate you because you're always there, regardless of what time it is. And I won't get up at 5 o'clock to watch somebody, but that's just me. Lasser man, good evening. Already in the alarm, flipping out. That's dedication. Would you watch people then go back to bed? I would. Well, you need a bot that can answer for you, so it looks like you're there when you're not, and then you can get a good night's sleep. If you're anything like Terry, she never sleeps. She goes on about me need to get some sleep, but she's always awake. I'd never understood that people that say, I can't sleep. Believe me, when I hit that pillow, I will drop into a deep sleep that quick. It makes no difference. But for people that say they can't sleep, I don't get it. I really don't, because if you're tired, you sleep. But I do feel for people that can't, because there's nothing worse than sleep deprivation. Everybody loves the freebie. 100%. Everyone likes a freebie. Right, I'm going to wrap this up now, because I've got to go and get some food, because otherwise the kids will starve and then the wife will get upset with me, and I'll probably do with eating as well. Get some at 4:30 breakfast and back to bed. Not by choice. No, probably not by choice, but you do need to sleep, so I can say it back to you. But anyway, we are out Sunday. Don't forget to join us at 4 p.m. on UK time for the live stream. The video behind me, this one, that's tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. I may be there, I might not be there, but if I'm not, Terry and Paul will take great care of you, and I'll watch it back later to read all your comments. But thank you all for joining. If you're not subscribed already, make sure you do. I'm sure every one of you in it is. But all those hiding in the background, leave a thumbs down if you want, because you haven't left one tonight, which makes a pleasant change. And we'll catch you, well, I might catch you tomorrow at 9, if not, definitely Sunday at 4 p.m. Thanks for joining, everyone. Have a great weekend, and if you're going out, stay safe and have a wonderful time.